Morning, everybody. Job's come in. Anglesey. Right, I don't even know where Anglesey is. Gary says, have you had a look at Anglesey on Google Maps? I don't know. He went, it's very tight. Yeah, he's a real nice guy. And I said, you got any plans for the weekend? Because I said, it's Mum's Day, you know. He says, yeah, I'm going to Australia. You still with it? Morning all. It's 5:15 on Monday morning, and we're ready for our journey to Anglesey, which is, I've just put in the sat nav, 245 miles away. We're not actually going to Anglesey. We're actually going to a place which I'm ashamed to say I can't pronounce. Just outside of Anglesey, sea salt factory or something like that. And the sat nav is currently saying 4 hours 34. So we ain't going in one hit either. It looks like we're going to be stopping on the way up there. We're due mid-morning, and we're going to be there mid-morning. So, but it's dark, so I'll hit the road, and I'll probably get back to you when it's a little bit lighter. And off we go. Off to see Anglesey. Well, it's 6:30 now, so we've been going for just over an hour. We're starting to get a little bit more daylight. My plan is, because I'm going to have 3/4 now. There's no, I can't get up there in one hit, and I have to have 3/4 now. I have to have a break, and I could drive 4 hours, have a break, and then do like the remaining 15-20 minutes, half hour afterwards. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to aim to get through Birmingham, because you want to get through Birmingham when it's early. Because otherwise you're going to hit the rush hour and it all goes a bit mental. So the plan is to get past the RAC building, which in my mind that's kind of where the motorways, just past the RAC building is where the final bit where the motorways join, and it gets can get a bit snowed up, and then probably grab a break there. So I think we're probably going to drive for another couple of hours. We'll probably stop with about hour and a quarter left still to drive, on my clock. But I know I'm going to tear through me 10 hours today. I know I'm not going to get home. So I'm just going to be steady. We're going to get through Birmingham, have a little rest, cup of tea, watch a bit of telly, what have you. Maybe speak to a couple of people on the phone, and then on to near to Anglesey. Still not sure how to pronounce his name. We're working on that later. Right, so that's us through the worst of it. It wasn't too bad. There was a little bit of a build-up on the way to where the RAC is. I just gauged it. The busy bit is the bit that the toll road bypasses. So it starts to get a bit scary from when you could join the toll road, and it starts to get a lot easier from when the toll road rejoins. But to me, it's kind of they're sort of, you get little landmarks, that sort of spaghetti junction in the middle, RAC building. Once we cleared that, it's not too bad. So we've now been going for 2 hours. The sat nav is still saying 2:46. I think it's going to take me the best part of 5 hours to get to it, to be honest with you, which is not far off Scotland. But then again, I think the traffic might be, if I gauge it properly, the traffic should be building up round about now. It's about 7:30. So the sensible thing to do will be, if the traffic starts getting a bit scary, stop then, have your 3/4 hour break while everybody gets off to work, and then when you're out your break, they've all disappeared off. The roads are a little bit clearer. We might be able to get up there a little bit quicker. We'll just keep going. We're still kind of on time. It's all good. Well, the traffic is clear, so I've decided to push on through. I'm still not going to make it. We've been driving for just over 2.5 hours now. I've got 1:48 on my clock, and I've got 2:04 on my sat nav. Around about that. So I'm still going to have to do 3 miles now. But you know, like early on in the morning, your mind goes off at weird tangents. And I was listening at the news, and something they said made me think. So I've got, there used to be this thing, bear with me. There used to be this thing, I used to read 2000 AD when I was a kid, you know, Judge Dredd and all that kind of stuff. I used to read the comics as a kid, listen up the comics. And there was a thing, I never really got my head around it, it was called Boing. And I think the long and short of it, it was like spray on plastic, and it turned people into like human pinballs. They're like with them absorbing things, you know, like you put someone in a great big tube, like a great big ball in the front down a hill, and they bounce around. It can't be good for the body, that. And I always thought it would, I think it was more of a game thing, but I always thought it would be a way of restraining people. So if you had like a gun, rather than shooting them with a gun or a rubber bullet or a taser, you could shoot them with this stuff and they'd be stuck. And I thought, why has never someone come up with, if you had like a gun with a tank on the back and like a thick yellow liquid, you could spray all over the assailant and they go boom, and they couldn't move, and then you could go, he's been held in custody. That's what got me. The thing on the news, it said that someone's been held in custody, and my mind has instantly gone to the fact of someone stuck in a large yellow ball. It's not a thing now, but who knows, it might be. But we're not much further on. Still 107 miles. And yeah, just 2 hours, yeah. You know, still driving, still on my way to Wales, still musing about custard. So now I'm thinking, what is it? Because there's like 3 states. It's either air, gas, rather. So it's either a gas, a liquid, or a solid. Well, it ain't a gas. Is it a liquid or a solid? Because it's kind of like, I mean, the custard obviously, I suppose you pour over, sort of you crumble, that's a liquid. But the custard that goes in a custard cream or custard tart, is that a liquid or a solid? Because it's kind of solid, but kind of not. So does that mean that custard is the 4th element? Air, fire, water, and custard. I think I might think about something else now. I've moved off thinking about custard now. Now I'm thinking I've got 2 hours to get there. Well, it's now an hour and 3/4 now. And I've got about an hour and a half on my clock. And I can stop at any stage, really. You know, so, but it might be nice to get as much driving done as possible, because the more I get under my belt now, the less I'll have to do later. I've got my return job that came in. So yeah, so I'm not going to make it home tonight. I'll sort of part my way through it. So then I'm thinking, well, if Anglesey's supposed to be a pretty place, supposed to be very lovely and all that kind of stuff, presumably the way into Anglesey is also supposed to be very nice, I could try and stop somewhere a bit scenic. We might be able to stop somewhere where it's got nice views, you know, valleys, hills, lakes, that kind of stuff. So I'm just trying to imagine what is up ahead for me. Also, I want a decent lay-by. I don't want one right by the side of the road, so spend the next 3/4 and getting rocked every time a lorry goes past. But yes, that's the new plan. We'll probably, I imagine I will get in. I've just got to get in the way, surely. I'll say I'm only 9, 13, 42. I'm only about 15 minutes short of going all the way there. But yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see where we wind up.
Entering average speed check zone.
Right, we're in Wales. All the signs changed to Welsh first now. Fair enough, their country, isn't it? Yeah, what we're looking at now. An hour and 20 to the destination, 54 minutes on the clock, so I've got to stop in about, well, half hour or so. Yeah, something else I forgot to mention, because Gary did say
3.6 miles.
Keep
right.
It's very tight.
8494 towards Mold.
Thank you. It's very tight getting in, and I've looked on the sat nav, and there is like a 4 or 5 mile bit where it's a bit. Oh dear. I've only got it on Waze at the moment, but when I stop, I'll stick it into road lords as well. See if there's a different way in, but I guess it's got. I mean, it says like I think I'm delivering like a factory or something like that. So it leads you to believe if I'm delivering to a factory, it's not a farm. Sometimes these things go to farms. But if it's delivering to a factory, then they must get trucks in. If they must get trucks in, there must be a way of getting trucks in. So yeah, it's another joy to come. Hopefully it won't be that painful. We'll wait and see. Like I say, we're going to be stopping soon. We're going to be stopping in the next half hour or so. So maybe have a look at it then. I wonder if the people in Bangor hate Fiddler's Dram with a passion. Contemporary reference for the 18 to 25-year-olds there. Yeah, stopped with 4 hours 25 on my clock. Nearly pulled into a services. Thought that's a bit of a waste. There was a lay-by before here, which was quite nice, but strangely, did have a view of the sea. This one's got a view of the sea. I'm in Carwyn Bay. Just what I think of, just after Carwyn Bay, before the tunnels. I put it in the sat nav. I put it on Road Lords now. They're both saying around about the same thing. 20 miles, 22 miles, 32 minutes, 24 minutes. They're both kind of keeping time with each other. So the only thing I will say is Waze, I can flick down and I can see that I'm going to be on A roads. And then I don't know if it's sort of, it's 4.1 miles away from the A roads or 4.1 miles on the A roads. Road Lodge can't tell. So, but we just have to wait and see. Anyhow, like I say, I'm going to have to take a break now. So I'm going to be away from here. Well, I've got 40 minutes. So I'm going to be away from here about 10:30, 11:15. Should be there just after 11 o'clock. They're expecting it mid-morning, so that's cool. Right, going on a break. See you in a bit. Well, I wanted to park up somewhere scenic. That'll do. Well, there we go. Break's nearly over. In fact, break is now over. It's just ticked over to the 45. So, time to hit the road. Like I say, half hour. We're going to be there just after 11 o'clock. So now the next question is, what's it like getting in? Just going to readjust my seat a little bit. There we go. Guess there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Well, we kind of left the coastal road now, the main bit. So this is where it could potentially start to narrow down a bit. But the first part of the sat nav has said
In a quarter
It's
of
on
a
the
mile.
A5.
Turn left onto A4080, Brunschenken Road.
And then there's A40. I like A. A is good. M is really good. M25, M1, you're safe. A roads, safe. B roads, relatively safe. Could be a small bridge somewhere on the line, but normally it's when it says things like lane, spinny. I'm getting a bit nervous now. But I don't know. I mean, I say we can turn him into a factory, so and both.
Turn left onto A4080, Brunschenken Road.
I'm going down here then. Yeah, and both the sat navs are currently going. Yeah, you're good. And I'm literally like 4 miles away. One of them's saying 6, one's saying
In
4.
4.1 miles.
See?
Turn left.
Turn left. Yeah, see, 4.1 miles. I'm on the A road for 4.1 miles, and that one is saying I've only got 6 miles to go. So it's fingers crossed time. Yeah, we should be okay. Famous last words. Well, the sat nav, the lorry one is saying you're nearly there. Waze is going, no, it's a little bit further, but both of them are kind of going, you're on the same road, and I just passed an 18 tonne coming the other way, so
In 1,000 feet.
I think, well,
Turn left.
gonna be okay. I'm going with Waze. That one's clearly not right, but yeah, I'm now 2 miles, 7 minutes. Let's hope non-ladies continue.
Turn left.
Okay, so it's got a little bit tighter, but I've got to confess, I was just back there, I've got to confess, I have to confess, I've done a lot worse than this. I mean, look, you can get one side by side. I've done ones where I can barely get the lorry down, so of course the fear is the first sat nav took me to a place that weren't right. The second one's also going to take me to a place that ain't right, and then we're going to have the magical mystery tour of trying to work out where exactly it is we are going. Well, this is normally pretty good. The problem I've got also is I've got a postcode, but I haven't actually got a street. I've got a company name and a postcode, but I haven't actually got a street. So, where are you going to find out in 4 minutes anyway? Oh, what's that over there? That could be it. This is rather lovely. Sea Zoo. Oh, there was a thing back there. Here it is. Here it is here. Just before the Sea Zoo. Anglesey Sea Salt. This is where we're dropping. Then boys. Alright boys! Hey! Right, okay, well it looks
In
like
500 feet.
No.
Make a U-turn.
So that was no trouble at all. Absolutely no trouble at all. We got it. There's a phone box. And it looks by the fact that they're doing a construction that they're probably going to be putting panels on somewhere. So I'm guessing this is the right place. That's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, let's go and talk to these gentlemen and see what the score is. Hello, sir. How you doing? I've got some solar panels for you.
7 pallets, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where do you want me?
As deep in that corner as we can manage, mate. There's a little shelter there, just as far in that corner as we can.
Cool. All right. No worries. Big one. Where's this shelter? And a fork truck. That's always nice to see. I did wonder. I thought, how are they getting these off? And there's the fork truck. So it's full of gas. Right, let's get this back here. He's moving the bins for me. So we get that right in the corner. Might take a second pass this. No, we should be right. Just don't want to clip that car. Or the gentleman who's moving the bins out of the way. That's how we have to get it from both sides, don't it? this round, I think. Right. Yeah, we'll have a second go. Say when? How's that?
But just stick them on the pavement, yeah, mate.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, just pull forward to the...
Yeah, I'm with you. Right, okay, no worries.
On, cheers, mate.
In that case, they won't be able to get to both sides. Right, let's go with that. See what happens. I'll just get the straps off for you, sir. What you can do if you could, put them down here somewhere, and then when I get the lorry out of the way, Oh, hang on, mate. Sorry about that. And that's that all done. I don't know if I was in Anglesey. I think I was near Anglesey. It's quite lovely, I've got to say. I mean, where I stopped up, where you had like the mountain overlooking the estuary, Old Colwyn Bay, and also like where I pulled in here. Very, very beautiful. I was speaking to the guy, I says, he's from Brighton originally, and he says a very, very different pace of life, as opposed to mine, which is all go, go, go. Because all I've got to do, well, I'm done here. Now all I've got to do is deliver a bag of peanuts. Take care, take money. That really is quite lovely.
Turn left.